We're continuing our coverage tonight of a woman police say was killed a week ago today. Loved ones gathering tonight to remember the life of Casey Johnson after she was murdered in Wilmington. WECT's Mara McJilton was there as friends and family gathered to remember her.
Well, it was an emotional night across Wilmington as loved ones and the community gathered to honor the life of Casey Johnson.
And she was a very beautiful person inside and out.
Veronica Walters knew Casey through a support group they attended, and she says hearing the news that Johnson was murdered shocked and saddened her. But friends tell me that Johnson would be smiling down and full of joy seeing the community come together.
It's sad that the community has to come together over an event like this.
Friends, LGBTQ allies, and other community members gathered in downtown Wilmington Friday evening to remember who Johnson was.
But it's important to recognize Casey and honor her for the way she lived her life as her authentic self.
Family and loved ones then gathered for a candlelight vigil on King Street, where investigators believe Johnson was killed. District Attorney Ben David among those paying their respects for Johnson. He says his office will work to be a voice for her.
And people die in an instant, but they live for a lifetime, and that's an important thing for everyone to remember. Prosecutors speak for the dead in murder trials, and we give victims a voice at the courthouse. We're also the conscience for our community, and it's a time-honored principle that there's equal protection under the law for everyone. And that means that just as no one's above the law, no one's beneath the law's protection.
Now, friends I spoke to say they wish they didn't have to come together in a tragic situation like this, but they want to remind everyone to hold your loved ones close because life can change in an instant. Mara McJilton, WECT News.
The man accused of killing Casey, William Hicks, is now waiting in a South Carolina jail tonight to be brought back to Wilmington. Investigators say Hicks met Casey on social media. Public records show Hicks has a criminal history, which actually dates back nearly 5 years. And WECT will continue to follow any developments in the Casey Johnson murder investigation. So make sure you download that free WECT News app. We will send a push alert as soon as new details are released.